Alright, this text has been warped. What if I want to keep it the way it is and manipulate the letters or the word itself? Well, let's look at that. Let's take this and go Object, Expand, and hit OK. With it being expanded, I can now ungroup it too. So Object, Ungroup. Okay, now the tricky part. Let's look at identifying or highlighting a single letter. Let's go into the white arrow, double click it, and then go to the black arrow, and now we can adjust the size of just one, or we can warp just one. Okay. We can also move these around. I'm in the group. In other words, if I go back to the layer and want to edit this, I can now have to go back to the white arrow, double click it, go back to the black arrow, and move it around. If I'm in the group, I can move all of them. So just practice doing this for a second, because it is kind of tricky to move back and forth between them. In other words, again, direct selection. Let's go back to the single layer. I don't have to be in the group. If I go to the black arrow and double click, I can be in the group and move the letters around. So a couple different ways to move letters around, but let me tell you this, it can be very, very frustrating at times. But what you can really do is think about this in a way of creating cool logos. If I have all this warped text and I want to create something very interesting, this is a very nice way to do it. Okay, and that's typography. We can warp text, create some different stuff, create some logos just out of those warp texts, and everybody's like, wow, how'd you really do that? And that's how you do it. So that is manipulating the single entities of text. Enjoy.